I'm back with another video. You know what I mean? And man, oh man, I'm just gonna yap today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just yapping. You know, I'm just gonna talk my talk and talk about things that are in my mind and things of that nature. All right, first topic. Okay, first topic. Man, I have like a thing with, I have a thing for, Japanese women or Asian women in general. It's almost unhealthy, how much I love, Japanese or Asian women, bro. It's like every time I see a beautiful Asian woman, it's like, oh my gosh. It's like they don't even seem real. You know what I mean? So that's something that motivates me to keep getting better every single day. I gotta be the full package, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta be the full package. I know for sure I can, get one or, date one. So I just gotta, improve myself in the meantime, bro. So I gotta put in the work, bro. Look better, look good, look good. Try to, avoid any bad habits, replace my habits, and so forth, bro. I gotta just I gotta evolve into a better person in general. I gotta get skills, I gotta talk better, I gotta walk better, I gotta dress better, I gotta do everything better, okay? So that's my goal. That is my goal that I'm setting for myself now. You know what I mean? It's and I'm still fairly young, bro, so I am gonna accomplish this goal for sure. I got 364 days in a year to improve and get better, so I am not going to waste any more time. I'm not gonna waste any more time, contemplating, overthinking stuff. I'm just gonna do it, bro. I'm not sure if I want to marry an Asian woman yet. I don't know about all that race mixing, cross mixing, whatever you may call it. I don't know if I'm gonna, get with a Hispanic woman, but for right now, I'm just gonna try them out. You feel me? Try out the different women like in life, and test them out. See, okay, how they move. Okay, so yeah. So right now, I'm not even thinking about marriage. I'm not even thinking about kids. I want to, accomplish things in my life, and I feel like kids will, hinder my ability to do that. So, but who knows? Who knows what can happen in the future? I don't. But yeah, anything can happen. But so far, that having kids and having a wife, it's not in the plan. It's not in the in the plan. So yeah. But yeah, man, my obsession with Asian women in general, I think it stems from anime. If I'm being dead honest, my Japan obsession in general stems from anime. I love watching anime. It's the main form of entertainment that I watch. Anime. That's if you don't catch me watching UFC and MMA videos, you'll catch me watching anime. So my Japan obsession derives from all the anime that I've watched, and that's what causes it. And just Japanese women in general, they just look beautiful. So I would love to, get with one and, experience being with one and dating one, right? So, yeah, I gotta become a package, bro. That ass, like, what's stopping me from becoming the man that, every woman desires? Myself. I'm the only person stopping myself from, elevating, if you will. So, yeah. Every single day, bro, I just gotta take advantage of it. No wasted days, bro. No wasted days. I wasted way too many days. I wasted the last 4 years of my life, smoking weed and, doing this and that. Bro, I'm sick of it. No, I don't want to waste any more years of my life. So that's also a reason why I'm doing these YouTube videos, just so I can, journal and, record my daily life. daily days, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan, bro. So it starts with the body. It all starts with the body and mind. So working on myself will eventually, or working on myself, it works with your outer reality. You know what I mean? Your inner self, reflects through your outer self, if that makes sense. So the reality that I see is because of the reality in my brain and in my body. So I got to take care of my body, take care of my mind. Sorry if that didn't make sense, but yeah, man, the sky looks beautiful. And I just want to attend many things. I would love to attend the baseball classic, the World Baseball Classic. I would love to attend MLB games. I would love to attend NFL games, NBA games, you name it. With my family, with my girlfriend. I would love to do it. So that's another motivating factor that pushes me to keep on pushing through these days, right? Take advantage of these days, so the fruit of my labor will, in the future will, produce great fruit. So yeah, I'm just trying to plant the seeds now so I can enjoy the fruit later. You know what I mean? So, and man, the sky looks beautiful, bro. There's this star that is shining so bright. One thing that I find crazy, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but when you look at a star, you're essentially looking at the past, right? Because, you're essentially looking at the past when you watch a star in the sky. Because light takes however much time to travel, right? So, yeah, we're basically looking at the past, right? When we look at different stars. But yeah, something that was on my mind, right? I love watching the sky, night sky, beautiful sky. But yeah, like I was saying, I would love, I want to, attend, many events, right? Clubs. I would like to, experience clubbing. I would like to experience going to sports events, music events, you name it, everything. I would love to, experience that, and so I can see if I like it or not. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm still young to do that, so now's the time to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that for sure and enjoy myself to the fullest, bro. I feel like I'm in a show. I feel like I've been in a show my whole life, for real. I just don't express who I am, really. I guess I fear, being judged. So I definitely need to work on that. So yes, definitely would plan on experiencing different things if I'm allowed more life, so yeah, that's another thing that pushes me forward and and motivates me to grow and be better in life in general. So yeah, and yeah, man, just I feel like all that leads to my desire for women. It leads to lustful things, bro. It's so crazy. It's annoying at that. Like how much I love women, right? It's annoying how much I love women. It's annoying, man, but that's what it is. That's in my human nature, to love women and to want to procreate with them and have babies with them, and yeah. So that's definitely something that fuels my lust. So I'm gonna try to control myself as much as I can and remind myself that whatever I'm doing, the habits that I'm choosing are affecting me in a negative way. So I'm choosing better habits is something that I will for sure, and that I'm gonna continue to strive to do. Pick up better habits, replace bad habits with good habits. So yeah, it's all about I'm just gonna work, bro. Work to get better. Life waits for no one, bro. Time waits for no one. Time is gonna keep on rolling, whether you want it or not. So it's better to take advantage of every single day to the fullest, so you don't have any regrets when you're old. So like right now, I'm having regrets for what I did these past 4 years, right? Having regrets that, man, I didn't do enough. I didn't, try hard enough. So definitely, I'm gonna keep that in mind and, let that motivate me to push even harder, push myself even harder in the future and in the present as well. So yeah, man, I'm about 5 minutes away from the gym. Man, the sky looks beautiful today. I would love to visit different places, man. Like I said, I would love to just experience life to the fullest, bro. Experience life to the fullest. That's what life is about, right? Experiencing all different kinds of things, bro. So that's something I don't plan on, being stuck to this town my whole life. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, man, I'm gonna, keep on push myself every single day now, bro. Just like, cause I can't waste my life at all. I'm thinking about, studying, getting back to studying, go to college, maybe overseas, abroad, doesn't really matter what country, I would love to, get that experience of studying abroad and meeting different people. So I traveling and meeting new people and changing people's lives is definitely in my life path and in my goals and in my future. So that's that. So right now I just gotta focus on becoming a person that can really motivate people and I want to be articulate with how I talk. I want to get my points across easily, so where people can understand me clearly and easily. I don't want to confuse people when I explain things. So I'm currently focusing on being more articulate and definitely improving my vocabulary. So I can affect people's lives in a good way. So that's one thing that I'm striving to do, just improving myself in that aspect. And yeah, I do many things, if I'm being honest. Like right now, I'm reading the dictionary. I'm trying to master the English language, if you will. I want to know every single word, or I want to like read every single word in the definition, right? So yeah, I'm reading the English dictionary, so I can master this English language. Also, yeah, that's one thing that I'm doing to improve myself and my vocabulary as a whole. So yeah, another thing I'm doing to improve myself is, of course, hitting the gym. I'm thinking about implementing the Stairmaster, even more now, doing more minutes in the Stairmaster, so I can, lose some weight, I guess you could say. And yeah, that going hard and really trying to take advantage of every gym session and push myself to the hardest, so I can see the most optimal results and see great results. So yeah, pushing myself is definitely something that I'm doing, bro. It's like, if you're going to the gym just to mess around, then what's the point, bro? Just work out at home, you feel me? So yeah, I'm trying to definitely work harder at the gym, and so I can see more results, man, because that's ultimately what the gym's about, results. So that's one thing. And man, is the gym packed today. Yeah, it's quite packed, to be fair. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm trying to do, bro. Just do everything I can to better myself in every aspect of life, bro, because life is too short to half-ass it, bro. I don't want to regret my life, you feel me? So I want to take advantage of everything, take advantage of my youth while I still have it, to improve myself and strive to be better. So yeah, that is things that I'm doing currently, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm at the gym right now. Currently made it to the gym, thank God. Made it safe and sound. And yeah, man, oh, that's a nice truck. But yeah, just I want to live my life to the fullest, man. So I gotta first improve myself as a man right now, so I can fully enjoy the future, right? I don't want to be anxious or or, you know, not confident in the future because I won't be able to experience those things that I want to the fullest. So might as well work on myself now, work on everything that I haven't healed inside, and work on my body, you know, work on my mentality, and, you know, so I can enjoy life to the fullest, man, because this life is promising. You know, my life is looking promising, you know, and I'm not going to waste it. No, sir. You know, definitely one thing that I'm trying to do is not focus on girls. You know, girls are always going to be there. Of course, I want a partner, you know, sometimes, but, you know, you can't always, you know, something that I realize is that, you know, girls can, you know, sometimes hinder your progress in life, you know, because they require so much attention and energy, you know, so I'm trying not to, you know, get a girl right now, just focusing on bettering myself every single day. But who knows, maybe one day you know, a girl comes into my life and, you know, blah, 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 you know, things go, you know, we start dating and whatever. But yeah, right now that's not in my plans. Mostly just, like I said, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but yeah, I'm just bettering myself, man. I can't waste no time at all. So yeah, other than that, man, I'm grateful to be alive. Either way, you know, I'm alive, I'm healthy. You know, today I was somewhat, you know, productive. I cleaned, I maintained a positive energy, positive thoughts. You know, there was some ups and downs, but, you know, ultimately I didn't let it affect my whole day. I tried to make music, which, you know, come to find out I'm not very good at rapping. But in the morning I also, you know, had a SOP class, a class, you know, that I'm supposed to attend, you know, 2 hours at 8:30 to 10:30. I did that. You know, waking up and doing something that, you know, that you're supposed to do, it's a good way to start your day. So I started my day fairly well. So yeah, so I got those 2 classes out of the way for this week. Now I can just put that aside and not worry about it until, you know, next Monday, next Tuesday, whatever. So we got that out of the way. What else? Mainly right now my main focus is, you know, getting a job, so I can pay my bills that I currently have due. You know, thanks to my dad, like he's offering me help to you know, pay my certain bills, because, you know, I have a credit card bill that's, you know, if I don't pay by, you know, the 22nd, they're gonna cancel my card, and then it's gonna be in my record, you know, and I don't want that. So I'm thankful to have my dad, of course, to help me. You know, I'm thankful for his help, of course. You know, so just mainly focusing on getting a job now, and, you know, focusing on replacing bad habits and not doing that bad habits that I'm doing right now. You know, that's the main thing. You know, I've you know, reduced my TikTok time. All I mainly do is, you know, watch anime or watch YouTube, and also just, you know, I stretch daily. I stretch daily, try to be more flexible. I sometimes journal daily. I try to do things that take my mind off of negative things. I try to do positive things that take my mind off negative habits. So yeah, that's something that I am doing currently. So that's fun. Yeah, also like the gym, of course. But yeah, man, just focusing on not, you know, messing on my life, bro. Not, you know, not taking advantage of it, you know, because it's a privilege to be alive. Me being alive in itself is a miracle. So, you know, the chances of me being born, you know, out of, you know, however many sperm cells were racing to the egg, you know, it's pretty incredible, and definitely, you know, leads you to believe that there's a higher being that definitely, you know, put you here for a reason. And yeah, I'm not trying to squander this chance that I got, because I only get one chance, right? I'm not sure if reincarnation is a real thing, but I don't want to squander this life. So I'm gonna take advantage of what I got. You know, like it's Fortnite. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You got a freaking gray AR, bro. Freaking green tack, and bandages, bro. You gotta do the best with what you got. You know, so I'm gonna play with the cards that I received and do the best that I can with them. So that's something that I'm choosing to do daily. And yeah, so also this YouTube videos, you know, I post TikTok videos, you know, they're getting love. You know, I have a beautiful subscriber on YouTube, Shout out to you if you're watching this video. And yeah, posting these videos really, it helps me, you know, talk and let off some steam and let off some thoughts that I've been thinking or bottling up, you know, these past few years, days, you name it. And you know, TikTok as well, like I'm posting a gym journey, you know, that also motivates me to keep on coming to the gym and, you know, doing my hardest so I don't disappoint them and, you know, not show results, you know, because really what I'm trying to do is motivate people to hit the gym, to try their best at the gym. Because if I can do it, y'all can do it. If I can do it, y'all can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You know, so I'm just trying to prove that to people all around the world. You know, have a positive influence on people around the world. That's something that I definitely strive to do, and will definitely strive to do in the future. You know, so I gotta lead by example. So all the bad things that I'm doing right now, if I told my supporters whatever, if I told them that I'm doing that, bro, and I, you know, suggested that they do it, it's gonna lead them down the wrong path and down the bad path. So I gotta do good habits, good things daily, and then tell them to do them, because those things aren't gonna, you know, damage them. You know what I mean? So yeah, just trying to lead by example is one of the main things also. And yeah, I'm about to head to the gym. I'm about to do this workout. It's 8:30. I usually spend around 2 hours in the gym. So yeah, I gotta get inside and do this workout and take these before and after pictures. Excuse the voice crack. And yeah, so I can show my, you know, my TikTok and so I can post it. And yeah, we're gonna post this video. And thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna post another video today as well, after I'm done with the gym. You know, after the gym talk, you know, how it went, a review, and then, you know, some more talk, some more yap, if you will. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video right now and go inside. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. To my one loyal subscriber, thank you, bro. Thank you for being here. Please keep showing support, liking, you know, the videos, you know, you know, sharing my channel, you name it. You know, go into my TikTok account. It's mario.travels. I would love if you supported me there. And yeah, thank you guys for the support, and I will you know, see you guys in the next video. Yes, sir.